Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on Hey, I got this old used gun. The old used gun I got today is this guy. Tackleberry's answer to the snake charmer, which you can't hardly find anymore. I've had this gun for several years, and it's a Harrington Richardson. What model is it? It doesn't really say. It doesn't say what model it is. It is an H&R topper, though. It's not a. It's an old used gun I bought, and it didn't have very much. Here's the thing I want to talk about. Is this right here? The guy's social security number. Previous owner's social security number. These guns have got a serial number on them. Okay? You mark that serial number down, you're good to go. You don't have to put your social security number on there. When this guy put his social security number on this gun was about a $125 gun. When he put that social security number on there, it became a $20 gun. Okay? Because that's what I paid for this. It's a $20 gun. Put social security number on there, indelible, you can't get it off there without grinding on the frame. You know, that gun became a $20 gun. So, you know, like that. So I thought, well, it's a $20 gun. I probably won't be able to get $10 out of it. So I figured, you know, I'm going to make me a boat gun, canoe gun, home defense gun, Tackleberry's answer to the snake charmer. Some people call this a Bubba gun and so forth. You can actually, this barrel is 18.5 inches and it is 28 inches overall, which is well over the limit for cutting a shotgun down. I think it has to be 26 inches overall with an 18-inch barrel. So it made it a nice little handy gun, and I wanted enough stock left on it that I could actually shoulder it up there if I had to, okay? So I could actually put that guy up on my shoulder and shoot it if I had to. So with all of that in mind, we're going to see how this old gun shoots as a defensive gun. Down at 10 yards, I have got a EZ2C target. Basically, it's a chest center, you know, thing you replace the, you know, full-size silhouette target. You put this chest center in there to have something to shoot at, and you can tell where you shot, and like that. So I'm going to try the first thing I'm going to put in it is the Winchester 5 pellet number 000 buck. 5 pellet 000 buck. 000 buck is 36 caliber, and there's 5 pellets in here. And in a 2 3/4 inch 12 gauge, 000 buck has only got 8 pellets in it, you know. So we're going to shoot this guy and see how it shoots at a defensive range, which in this case is 30 feet. Put that guy up there, put it across that, put it on my shoulder. There we go. All right, with 5 pellet 000 buck at 30 feet, let's go down and see what a 18-inch barrel single shot 4 hen does to a target with 5 pellet 000 buck. That's what it does. They're all right there, and you know, it's kind of it didn't even get a chance to separate good. So that's pretty good defensive capability for one shot. Now, let's try it at the same yardage and see what kind of a pattern we can get out of it with, say, number 6s. Bad bum thumb there. Let's get this thing open. Let's see what kind of pattern we can get out of it with number 6s. 'Cause. We've got some of that new Federal. New Federal number 6, 410, 3-inch Magnum, 1135 feet per second, max dram equivalent, which would be 1.5 grains, be 1.5 drams in a 410. 11/16 ounces shot number 6, and 11/16 of number 6 comes out to about, somewhere in the neighborhood of 135 pellets. I haven't got my chart with me to look at right now, but it's probably somewhere around 125, 35 pellets. So we'll pattern this guy at 30 feet. You know, you think about the size of your room, you're going to use this gun for home defense and have home defense purposes, and you have to shoot it inside your house. You know, how big is your house? How big is your house on the inside? It's about 30 feet from my television to my dining room through 2 rooms. You know, if you live in the Taj Mahal, you know, a house is so big that you got a beer joint on one end, the adult bookstore on the other, and the Greyhound bus station in the middle, you know, it's probably not going to be your gun for home defense. But the average person, let's give it a try and see what it does. Pull it right up there. Kind of chunked up here, but you can get on it. This one won't even work anymore. It's just, jeez. Hey, I guess I'll take the camera. There we go. Let's go around here like this. And, you know, that's a pretty good pattern for 30 feet. I mean, you know, that would deter anyone in your home. Would probably be less than lethal, but yeah, it's pork num num. It's the big dog. You know, you shoot somebody with that and throw another one in there and shoot them again. You know, it'd probably work pretty good. Of course, the average thug, if you fire a gun in your house, you probably don't even have to hit them. They'll bust a window and jump out of it. You know. It always amazed me. Home invader shot by homeowner. Believe it or not, in Kentucky, this is a pretty common occurrence. You know, and it's like, let's see, if I'm a thief and I don't want to get shot by a homeowner, I'll just go and break in that house 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Maybe there's nobody in there. 2 cars in the driveway. You know, and at the end of the incident, there's 6 or 7. Sheriff's Department, city police, ambulance, coroner's office, you know. I've been in the criminal justice field for 40 years, and I have never really figured out the mindset of the criminal person. You know, and the textbook is clear. You know, A.E. German published a textbook called Solving Crimes. It's one of the first books I had to buy when I was working on my degree. You know, and he had a definition in there. The definition of an inmate, or the definition of a criminal, is a person who cannot make the logical decisions necessary to govern their own life, so the state has to step in and do it for them. Yep. That's it. Can't make a logical decision. Sooner or later, the homeowner's going to shoot him. And if the homeowner's got one of these, you know, you're in pretty good shape. Now, I had the butt of this gun cut off professionally by an actual licensed stocking gunsmith, and had the butt plate put back on it correctly, because I have always had lousy luck trying to mount a recoil pad or fit a butt plate. They look like, even today, they look terrible when I get done, and I can't make it look any better. The barrel was lathe cut and chamfered on the inside and out. I did that. Apparently I can do metal work, but I can't do woodwork. And it made a nice little package. If this thing hadn't been screwed up, it'd probably be worth, I don't know, $150, $200 just on the basis that it's what it is. You know, it's a little single shot shotgun designed to be fired with one hand, or intended to be fired with one hand, and has a defensive capability. Well, all right, then, that's about the size of it. Raindrops are starting to fall on my head, and I still ain't got my AR shot. Locketate Sheriff Ike, commentating some scribble. Leave me no dollar on the Patreon bucket on the way out the door, and if you can't do that, well, I just keep right on finding old weird guns and making content for you. We'll see y'all.